On the table today, it's more Mutants of Mayhem as we continue on our second wave of mutants for Mutant Mayhem Ninja Turtles. We've got Scumbug the Vermin on the table and Genghis Frog the Croaking Bloke. Two very nice looking mutants to catch up with. If only we could find Ray Fillet. Where's Ray Fillet? Is Ray Fillet even out there? Also, the Pizza Fire Turtle Van. We forgot about that, so we had to add that in. I wanted to check it out. It looks like it has a ton of room for everybody, plus it shoots a lot of pizzas.
Close.
Whoa, careful with that. So join along as we go through this next exciting wave of mutant mayhem. More mayhem of mutants to collect before they mutagen us. Ugh.
Squirrel Stampede.
What say we check on Genghis Frog first? The Croaking Bloke. Tongue poppin' action, see back. Oh, the outer dial. It's so rare these days to see an action figure with a little dial on back. It's tight. Over in the front. Oh, he's gonna stick his tongue out. Look at that. So dangerous. You could pull his tongue out of the pack. LeBron James head style, maybe. That's probably attached in there pretty well. That's too much fun. That's so old school. Had a good bio on the back. What did it say? He may not be as large or menacing as his compatriots, but Genghis Frog is part of the team, dang it. Is that allowed to be written on a toy box? Okay, he's cute, fine, but this cutie can bring the pain. And I'm just now noticing, where's Ray Fillet? How come we have not seen a Ray Fillet figure? I thought we were. I'm so confused. Mutant Menace Meter, only one can of ooze. Mandela effect, I swore I saw one in New York. Alright, let's get Genghis out. Aw, Genghis, he's so small he could almost fill in for the cast at Squirrel Stampede.
No, he's too small. We have strict limits.
And at about 3 inches in height, but he makes up for it in a little bit in width at 4 inches. Might be one of the best dressed of the mutants, though. Look at this palm tree shirt he's got sporting. Very nice. Pink with flowers. And there's that dial for action feature on his back over to the front again. Articulated frog he is with the shoulder rotation, pinning. Nothing else really in those arms. I think you could almost take this jacket off if you wanted to. Then it would look kind of odd though. You just have a pink dial on his back and then feet that rotate. So probably one of the more limited in movement of figures, but then you got this great tongue slurping feature. Roll this tongue out like that. That's a pretty fun feature. You don't see that as often as you used to see that back in the day. The more I do this too, the more it loosens up. We've got an axe accessory. Always good. How does this work? It's almost got like an extra cuff on it or something. I'm gonna cuff that to someone maybe. Oh, that is tight. So Genghis looking good. Never had a Genghis Frog, oddly enough, but luckily, with the vintage collection also hitting at the same time, there's an old school Genghis weapon also with the tongue gun. Will we be able to work the tongue gun? Oh my gosh, the bio on this guy's terrifically long. The tubular surfing dude. He's on the Turtles side. Has a radical razor sharp boogie board. Genghis Frog, once a humble naive tadpole, was accidentally mutated, then intentionally tricked by the evil Shredder to join his cohorts in horror. Okay, so yeah, they always seem to get tricked at first before they rejoin back to the Turtles. Another interesting bio you may read. I gotta get this out for my personal vintage collection. I love collecting reissue vintage because you know that they're modern and new and they will be less susceptible, I can't say that word, to plastic breaking. Yeah, a lot more stuff with this one. So who wore it better? He's got so many accessories. Look at its radical razor sharp boogie board. We've got glasses that kind of fit on his head. We've got must be a water gun. And oh, this is still on the pegs. They're the cola grenades. Yeah, it's a can with a grenade on there. You gotta use your imagination. Only thing with this guy, I'm not getting a really good stand yet. Oh, now flat-footed on one flipper. So much taller, like your basic action figure dude. They really went creative mode with Genghis Frog for the new movie. Hey, can he wear these glasses on one eye? It's quite the departure, but I think who wore it best? I like them both. Vintage is awesome, and so is Mutant Mayhem. Oh, and over on his back belt, we can place some of his accessories, probably all these little Coke cans. You can slip into those little spots there, maybe even his boogie board or water gun. What a figure. Articulation, by the way, head rotation, shoulders, and these hips are where the most trouble is. This is where I always find breakage points in old vintage. Hopefully the new plastic will be fresh, but I've had a Civil War turtle go down horrifically. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Scumbug. So Scumbug, one that I really wanted to see the most just because of such a key character in the movie. Really funny. Had some of the most disgusting I've seen. Scumbug the Vermin with a picture of Splinter and a little bit of scum there. Back of the pack bio card. Scumbug. Scumbug, the only mutant to grow up in the isolated halls of TCRI, the Techno-Cosmic Research Institute, is terrifying to behold, especially when you realize she can fly. Why do the terrifying ones always have to fly? Mutant Menace Meter, only 1 can of mutagen. Might be terrifying to fly, but hilarious to watch. There's our Scumbug finally out to sea. And you can't see it by the pack here, but she's got some beautiful yellow wings packed in the back there. You can hardly see them. You just kind of see her purple self. But we're gonna fold out those wings in all their glory. Let's open up. Whoop whoop! Scumbug! How to build a Scumbug. Oh, she's got little feet. Never liked that. Can we stand her? Kind of. She's kind of got those claws that Superfly had too. And she's got a couple wings to start her off before we install the big wings. So pretty good looking figure. Maybe a little small. I pictured Scumbug to be larger. Painted pretty silly well though. Look at those yellow eyes and the smile. Just really funny. Really funny character. And articulation probably up there at the head to rotate around. Full 360. Shoulders with pin hinges. No elbows, but there are wrists with these claws. Great looking claws to kind of pinch on to grab and hold. Waist none, but hips yes with pins. Knees. Oh, there are some knees in there too. And then just kind of tiny feet, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Let's get these giant wings on though. So flip around, lift up these side flap wings, the overcarriage of the wings. These remind me a little bit of Super Duper Flies, or just Superfly. Oh, these snap in really well though, better than, sometimes these have been popping out too easily. Look at the wingspan on her, wow! So now we've got real great wingspan with this one. Can we get her to stand though? She's a little shy with the standing because these tiny feet and they're kind of articulated, kind of funny. I feel like the scene in Batman Returns where Batman deploys his cape. I want to measure Scumbug out. We've got about 4 inches at height with those antennae, but the wingspan brings us up to about 8 inches of wingspan. So maybe the scale of a smaller Scumbug works with the giant wings, right? Those wings hold in pretty well. Better than some of Superfly's wings. And don't forget, we've got a little bit of scum to place into her mandibles. And now Splinter can give her a good kiss. Oh, that's so disgusting. And I love how she has a picture of Splinter, by the way. That's a really funny accessory. Playmates Toys. They do great with some of the accessories. Oh, now she's standing. So I don't have a Scumbug Vintage. There's a quick image of a Scumbug Vintage. Don't think they've released her recently or anything like that. The closest of terror I've got is this dude. What's this dude's name, by the way? I already forgot. Tentacle. Leg, though. Absolutely amazing. So keep an eye out for Scumbug Vintage sometime. So I think we've caught up to every Mutant Mayhem possible except for maybe Ray Fillet. Why did Ray Fillet not get a modern figure? Hope we're gonna see that in a future wave, I hope. But there is a vintage reissue Ray Fillet just to kind of whet our appetite. I'll hold this one until we see an actual Mutant Mayhem Ray Fillet, because I'd love to see one. One of my favorite characters of that movie, made me laugh many a time. Now, let's finally get out the Turtle Tots. For some reason, I kept holding on to the Turtle Tots, and I need to get them out because they've just been sitting near looking at me, and they'll really fill in my collection. These are pretty much only available at Target, but you see them all the time. Just kind of check in towards the back of the pegs. You got Leo and Donnie packed, you got Raph and Mikey packed. They got a little bit of a bio, don't they? Turtle Tot Raph. Raph was born to bash. Turtle Tot Mikey. Mikey was born funny. Then we got Turtle Tot Leo. Leo was born to lead. And Turtle Tot Johnny. Johnny was born brilliant, future genius, purple. So yeah, glad to finally get these out. Let's see what they look like. Whoa. Ah, there they are. In some ways, almost difficult to identify at this size, but well, we got Donnie. He's got glasses. We can start there. That works pretty well. Armed with trainer bow staff. Then we've got Leo here. Leo in, should be his same tone of green. I imagine they matched that to match their adult selves, or teenage selves. Then Mikey over here with the chucks, the trainer chucks, darker green. And finally there is Raph. Raph is big Hulk and Turtle Tots. So we got 3. So we finally got the 4 Turtle Tots onto the table. Articulation wise, pretty good for their scale. You know, you got head rotation. You even have waist rotation, which is kind of cool. And then shoulders there, a little bit tight under those shells, but they've got something there. Those legs don't really move. They like to drop their weapons though. That's kind of a bummer. Look how beefy Raph is. Oh my gosh, that is so cute and funny. Look at the dude. They barely look like themselves without their bandanas. They gotta have their masks on to help them out. They're fun though. They're really fun. I'm glad I finally got them out so that I can place them into a collection scene or just have fun playing with them. And so now you've shown great patience. You've made it to the Turtle Pizza Fire van. One time delivery guaranteed. And I like the theme of the movie where they just pick up the van in battle. It worked pretty well. You got the push pizza slice number 1, deploy launcher number 2, and 3 fire pizzas. There should be room for everyone. Playmates Toys always does a great van. So let's get this van out and a drive-in. Some assembly required. Which I actually really enjoy. I love model building. The giant play sets and the vehicles always give you a little bit of extra time. Look at that ejection of pizza popper. There's your core van. Painted rather well. They do such a fantastic job with these vans over the years. Turtle Power sticker on one side. It's huge. Yeah, that's definitely gonna fit, like, I think it might fit everybody. Except for maybe when you install the pizza launcher. We got some wheels, we've got some decals, instructions. We gotta place this thing together. Where do we start? Where's the instructions? Ugh, a lot of stickers, not liking that, but we'll be okay. Let's just get this truck on its wheels so that we can see what we need to do first. So, okay, assemble parts, add the wheels in. Ow! Try that again. Add the wheels in. Wow, that's tight. One less wheel to wheelie think about. Okay. Drop down the roof rack. Some backdoor handles. Safety mirrors. Roof pizza. And then just spend a few more days adding stickers and you should be done. 3 days later. And we've got the Pizza Fire van set up, all ready to go for service of pizzas, right? As turtle vans go, it's a pretty good one, not too bad at all. I like that there's plenty of cargo room. That's usually the most important thing. Can you jam a ton of figures inside without the action feature taking away from it? I want to say one of the movieverse turtle vans had these flailing nunchuck things going on and left little room for the turtles inside. This one though, we've got a driver's seat, a passenger seat, maybe even fit an extra character up in between. Great sticker work actually. I like the lifelike image prints of the pizza boxes on this side. The wheels are just tough as nails, or could drive over nails even. Roof rack on top, sits down pretty tight. Only thing that's kind of weak so far I've found is the back door. You can open and close it, but doesn't exactly close tightly every time. It tends to pop open, but you can see all the extra room back there. That's handy. And then for our Pizza Fire action feature, how do we get this to go? Oh, there goes that back door again. So it all involves that top upper pizza up top. On the top of the van, you'll see a pizza slice that is on top of the van, near the roof of the van, which is on top and which you will press on top to deploy the door. So to fire the pizza disc, we'll press down once, and it did both at the same time. It's actually supposed to do the door first. Try it again. Maybe it's because of the squirrel up there. One press. I'm getting both. Technically, one press opens door, second press opens launcher. The launcher, 3 AA batteries underneath, so those are already installed. You supply yourself, of course. And switch is on. Let's get it to off really quick. We can load up 8 pizzas in this thing. So 1, 2, 3, all stickered by me. 4, 5, 6, 7. Not sure where the 8th one went. There it is, under van. And to fire pizzas, hit this switch on to on, and this red lever here should start shooting. Let's get back a little bit. Or maybe I installed batteries wrong because they're not firing. Technical time. Okay, figured it out. Bad battery. These were brand new, and look at that. Corrosion. Last time I pick up Duracell for a while. So load back at our pizzas again. Flip on to on. And back up a little bit. Give us some room. Let's see how far these shoot. Oh my goodness. There was like a little bit of a delay. Ow! Waiting on ya. Oh, there, oh man. Just went across the room. Oh, there we go. Maybe rapid fire, just press in a couple times and or just let it sit. That worked pretty well. Let's line up some mutants so we can shoot them down. I doubt we're gonna be knocking over Rocksteady, but we'll give it a try. Get our van into position. Ready, set, fire. Down goes Wingnut. Genghis Frog is hit. Leatherhead takes a punch. Can we get Rocksteady? Oh, Rocksteady says no way. Mondo Gecko is pretty well balanced. Scumbug is an easy fall. I think we can get Bebop. Oh, I missed. Oh, and Bebop's strong, and that's all I'm out. I'm out of pizzas. Of course, I've lost some pizzas in the Studio of Madness. Toys everywhere. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get Superfly up top. Oh, into the fly. Gotta get Rocksteady, right? Oh, hit on the shield. Okay, well, I'm running out of pizzas here. I'm running out of pizzas. They're flying everywhere. Got a couple more shots. Oh, come on, Rocksteady. Oh, he's almost down. I gotta go on a pizza hunt. Hang on. Love to take down Rocksteady. Okay, a few more shots here. A few more shots. That's in the head. Oh, that was close. Oh, almost there. I keep locating 7, but not 8 pizzas. Okay, Rocksteady, you're so done. You're so toast. Down he goes, the final shot. Oh, we've got a few more now. Let's see if we can get Bebop over here. Bebop, can we get you? Can we get you, Bebop? Oh, Leatherhead's taking a beating. Bebop was protected. That functions really well. I'm impressed, and I'm impressed that they gave us 8 pizzas. How many years have I complained where they give you like 2 projectiles or even 1? You're like, come on, load us up. So the van is both Cowabunga and Booyakasha. There you go with Mutant Mayhem. Scumbug turned out really well. I really like the look of Scumbug. What do you think? If you like today's video, please give us a squike. Squirrelibe, squamment who you're looking for next, like Ray Fillet. You better be squammenting for Ray Fillet. And Playmates Toys better be getting onto Ray Fillet, right? Right? Well, don't forget we also have Squirrel Stampede merch out, like plush Landry, t-shirts, water bottle. Thank you again for joining in today. That's what I have to say about that.